So today is, in the northern hemisphere, the first day of summer, the summer solstice. In the southern hemisphere where I'm at, it's the first day of winter, or the winter solstice. They don't always fall on the same day because the winter solstice, or the winter solstice in the southern hemisphere, fluctuates every year from day to day. Some days some years it's on the 20th, some days it's on the 21st. But today they're on the same day. It is also the International Day of Yoga. So traditionally on this day, the summer solstice, the day of yoga, we practice 108 sun salutations, which I'm not going to do with you today, but we are going to be playing with sun salutations today. So this is going to be a completely Chaturanga free sun salutation based class. I'll take you through some variations of sun salutations, from starting very, very easy, very gentle, and then coming upwards with a little bit more movement, a little bit more energy, but all of them will be Chaturanga free and pretty much accessible to anyone. You're going to want blocks for later on in class. And the way this one is designed, that any point you could stop the recording or stop the class and then replay the sun salutations that we did. We're going to do each version about 3 times, each time through, and then slowly build onto it, adding a little bit more to play with Sun Salutation A, Sun Salutation B, and Sun Salutation C. So we're going to start on your back, coming into a comfortable supine position. So settling in very first, letting your legs, maybe keeping the knees bent. You might even teepee your knees, taking them a little wider than your hips, letting the knees rest together at center. It's a really easy restorative pose. You can also extend your legs forwards out in front of you, finding a more traditional Shavasana style pose. Allow your hands to rest wherever is most comfortable for you, whether you're resting your palms over your body, whether they're wide out beside you. Give yourself a moment to make any adjustments needed until your body feels comfortable and settled on your mat. Begin to focus on your inhales and exhales. Slowly finding a breath in through the nose and a breath out through the nose. Start to lengthen your inhale and exhale, becoming more conscious of the sensation of each breath in and each breath out. For today's pranayama or breath work, we're going to be working with a box breath to both calm the nervous system and mind, but also bring energy into the body. Take a couple natural breaths here. As we work through this box breath, if pausing the breath at all causes you anxiety, leaves you with breathlessness or a sense of discomfort, please skip the pauses and you'll just find an even inhale and exhale. Again, big breath in, complete breath out. Your next inhale, you'll inhale for the count of 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause at the top and hold for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale here, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold for the count of 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Inhale, 3, 2, 1. Pause, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 3, 2, 1. Pause, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 3, 2, 1. Pause, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 3, 2, 1. Pause. 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 3, 2, 1. Pause. 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 3, 2, 1. Pause. 3, 2, 1. One more. Inhale. 3, 2, 1. Pause. Exhale. Pause. And now just allow yourself to once again return to a natural, neutral rhythm of breath. But really focusing here on your inhale and exhale, being even, being lengthened, and being complete. Sun Salutations focus on movement linked to the breath. So everything we do today will be done on an inhale and an exhale. From here, start to bring some gentle movements back into your hands and feet. Curling your fingers, flex and point, circle your ankles and wrists. If your knees were bent, extend your legs forwards. Inhale, reach your arms over your head so much so that you feel your rib cage, maybe low back, lift from the floor. As you exhale, slowly lower low back and arms back down beside your hips, keeping the legs extended. We're going to do that twice more. Inhale, point the toes, lengthen the legs, reach your arms over your head. Exhale, bringing the spine flat to the floor, maybe flexing the feet as the palms come back down. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Adding on. Inhale, point the toes, reach your arms over your head, feel the low back lift. This time as you exhale, you'll drop both knees into your chest. Give them a hug. Pause here for a full breath, maybe a couple rocks side to side. Second version of our Sun Salutation. Once again, inhale, extend your legs forwards, reach your arms over your head. Low back lifts for the back bend. Exhale, draw your knees into your chest, give them a hug. This time as you inhale, take your arms and legs to the ceiling, reaching everything up. As you exhale, hug knees back into your chest. That's one time through. We'll do two more. Inhale, extend your legs forwards, reach your arms over your head, lengthen and stretch. Knees to your chest, exhale. Legs to the ceiling, arms to the ceiling, inhale. Knees to the chest, exhale. One more time, extend your legs forwards, reach your arms over your head, inhale. Hug your knees, exhale. To the ceiling, inhale, arms and legs reach up. To the chest, exhale. Good, playing with a Sun Salutation B variation. Inhale, extend your legs forwards. This time, exhale, just draw your right knee into your chest. Good. Inhale, extend your right leg forwards. Arms overhead. Left knee to the chest. Exhale. Again, inhale, left leg forwards, arms over the head. This time, both knees to the chest. Exhale. We'll do two more rounds of this variation. Inhale, extending both legs forwards, arms reach overhead. Exhale, right knee draws into the chest for a hug. Inhale, extend your right leg forwards, arms up. If this is too much for the shoulders, exhale, left knee to the chest. Instead of bringing your arms overhead, you might just reach the hands down towards the toes. Inhale, arms up, left leg forwards. Again, exhaling, knees to the chest. Good. Inhale, legs forwards, arms overhead. One more time, right knee to the chest as you exhale. Inhale, right leg extends, arms up. Left knee to the chest, exhale.
Again, inhale, arms up. Both knees to the chest, exhale. Pause here, take a couple rocks side to side, back and forth. Maybe draw a few circles with your knees, give your back a quick massage, taking a quick break. We're going to do one more variation of a sun salutation on our backs. Good. Again, take both legs forwards out in front of you. Reach both arms over the head. Big stretch. Again, letting the low back lift. Inhale. Knees to the chest as you exhale. Good. Now as you inhale, keep the knees bent. Set your feet down on the floor so your knees and feet are hips width distance apart. Inhale, reach your arms over your head. Now as you exhale, your hands will come down beside your hips. We're going to lift the hips into a mini bridge on the exhale. Good. Lower the hips. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, knees to the chest. This is our sun salutation. 2 more rounds. From here, legs extend forwards, arms reach overhead. Inhale. Good. Knees to the chest. Exhale. Arms overhead, feet down, knees bent. Inhale. As you exhale, arms down, hips up. Good. Arms back up, hips down. Inhale. Knees to the chest. Exhale. One more. Extend your legs forwards, arms overhead. Inhale. Knees to the chest. Exhale. Feet down, arms overhead. Inhale. Bridge pose. Exhale. Hands down, hips lift. Good. Hips down, arms overhead. Inhale. Last time, knees into the chest. Exhale. Again, pause here, drawing a few circles with your knees. Those are our reclining versions of sun salutations. With the knees bent, gently roll over to one side, right or left. Give yourself a moment or two here to pause. Full breath in and full breath out. Slowly start to press yourself up to seated. And you'll come to a comfortable position. A seated position. And I'm going to turn so that you can see me side on. Hopefully see most of my body. We're going to start with quite a bit of a bend in the knees, and then gradually as you start to feel warmer, you might start to take the legs more forwards until your legs are eventually extended forwards. So again, playing with a seated Sun Salutation A from here. Give yourself a little wiggle on your hips. Try to sit as tall as you can, lengthening upwards through the spine. Hands will rest down beside your hips. We'll start with a couple half Sun Salutation A's, and just some arm circles with the breath. As you inhale, circle your arms out. Good. As you exhale, you're going to lean forwards, bring the hands back behind you, bring your heart to your shins. Good. Inhale, halfway lift, so you'll just reach the heart forwards, and then exhale and lean back forwards over the legs. Good. Inhale, come back up to seated, sitting as tall as you can. Connect your palms. Exhale, hands to the heart. We'll do 2 more of those. Inhale, circle your arms. As you exhale, arms will circle down, hinge forwards from your hips. Place the fingers outside the hips, the heart to the thighs. From here, inhale, just lift the chest away from the thighs. And then exhale, release as you fold. Good. Inhale, come up. Connecting palms. Exhale, hands to the chest. Good. One more. Sit nice and tall. Inhale, circle your arms. As the arms come down, you fold forwards towards the thighs. Lifting the chest just an inch or two. Inhale. Good. Release the chest back to the knees. Exhale. Inhale, circle the arms overhead. Come up to seated. Exhale, hands to the chest. Good. From here, now we'll start to extend the legs forwards any amount in front of you. You might keep a gentle bend in the knees. It's going to help keep the pelvis tilted forward in a neutral position. The tighter the low back and the more you try to force the legs into an extended position, it can cause your pelvis to tilt up and back. And then when you go into a forward fold, you're pretty much just coming forwards from the shoulders and you can't get anywhere. If you bend the knees, you can sit a little more forwards towards the sit bones, tilt the pelvis forwards. The forward fold comes from the hinge of the hips rather than the shoulders itself. So again, sitting nice and tall. It's going to be very similar to what we just did. It's just now we're going to do something different with the arms. So inhale, circle your arms overhead. As you exhale, now reach the arms forwards as if you're going to grab a hold of your toes coming into a forward fold. Hands could come to the feet, the ankles, the shins, or the mat beside the legs. From here, press into your fingers. You'll find your halfway lift. Think about lengthening forwards. And then exhale, refold, belly to thighs. Good. Inhale, circle your arms overhead. Come back up to seated. Hands to the heart, exhale. We'll do 2 more of those and then we'll add on. Inhale, circle. Good. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, refold. Inhale, come up to seated, arms overhead. Hands to the heart, exhale. 1 more time. Inhale, circle. Exhale, fold. Half lift, inhale, heart lifts, lengthens. Exhale and refold. Circle the arms, inhale, come up, back to seated. Good, hands to the heart, exhale. That was our half Sun Salutation A. Now doing a full version of a Sun Salutation A. Starts the same way, it'll be a similar movement. We're just going to add on a little bit more. Inhale, circle your arms overhead. Again, forward fold. Exhale, over the legs. Knees can be as bent as they need to be. Half lift and lengthen. Inhale. Refold. Exhale. Good. This is where we throw in something new. Inhale, come up to seated. Circle your arms overhead. As you exhale, you're going to circle your arms back behind your hips. Fingers can face the back of your mat or they can face forwards. Do what feels best to you. Little mini back bend here. You're going to lift the heart to the ceiling. Inhale. Good. Exhale. Slowly pull the ribs back. Come back to seated. Inhale, circle your arms. Connecting palms. Exhale, hands to the heart to finish. Good. 2 more like that. Inhale, circle, reach up. Exhale, fold forwards. Belly over thighs. Half lift, inhale, flatten, lengthen. Refold, exhale, release. Good. Circle, inhale, come up to seated. Now as you exhale, hands to the outside or back of the hips. Again, palms facing forwards or back. Inhale, mini back bend, lift the heart. Exhale to release the ribs down. Inhale, lengthen, come to seated. Connect palms, exhale, close, hands at heart center. 1 more like that. Inhale, circle. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, refold. Inhale, circle the arms, come back up, nice and tall. Exhale, arms circle behind you now. Plant the palms, inhale, arch the back, lift the heart to the sky. Exhale, the ribs pull back, pelvis comes to neutral. Inhale, last time, circle the arms. Hands to the heart, return to neutral, exhale. Good, now we'll play with a version of a Sun Salutation C. From seated, Very, very similar movement, but now we're going to find movement in the legs. Sitting nice and tall once again, maybe adjusting your seat. Inhale, circle your arms. Exhale into your forward fold, just leaning out over the thighs, doesn't have to go deep. Half lift to reset, inhale. Exhale, you go back into your fold. This time as you inhale, we're going to bend the right knee. As you come up to seated, lift your heart higher than your knee. Inhale. Good. Exhale, curl and fold towards the right knee. Inhale, extend your right leg forward, circle your arms overhead. Good. Exhale, forward fold over the legs. Half lift, inhale. Refold, exhale. This time as you inhale, take your left knee with you, come back up to seated. Lift the heart higher than the knee, little back bend. Exhale, fold over the knee, forehead to knee. Inhale, circle the arms, extend the left leg forwards. Good, close it, hands to the heart, exhale. That's one, we'll do two more. Inhale, circle. Exhale, fold over both legs. Half lift to prepare, reset, inhale. Refold, exhale. Come back up to seated, bending the right knee. Inhale, lifting the heart higher than the knee itself. And then exhale, bow over the knee, forehead to your right knee. Good, inhale, circle the arms, extend your right leg forwards. Exhale, over both legs you fold. Good, inhale, half lift. Once more, exhale, refold. Now the left knee bends, inhale, sit tall, lift the heart. Exhale, curl and round, forehead towards knee. Good, last time, inhale, circle the arms, you extend the left leg. Hands to the heart to close, exhale. Good, that is our seated versions of Sun Salutations. Now we're going to move to all fours and do some Sun Salutation versions from all fours. Now coming onto hands and knees. Feel free to pad your knees. We won't be here for too long, but sometimes it feels good just to have a folded blanket or a pillow or even double up your mat under your knees for a little bit of extra protection. Stack your shoulders over your wrists and your hips over your knees. Thinking of cat-cow now as a sun salutation. So movement linked with breath. A back bend into a forward fold with the breath. Your next inhale, you'll start your cow. Chest forwards, belly down, tail up. Exhale into a cat, tucking your tail, rounding through your spine, bringing your chin to your chest. Again, inhale, heart forwards. Exhale, curl and round. Let's do two more here. Inhale. And exhale. One more breath in. And exhale. Good. Come to neutral. Inhale. We're going to take this cat-cow forwards and back now, adding a little bit more depth to the movements. Start with an inhale. As you exhale, go towards child's pose, pressing your hips back towards your heels, any amount that's comfortable for your knees. As you inhale, you're going to bend the elbows, heels of the hands pull back towards the knees. As you bring your chest forward, straighten your arms at the top, find your cow pose. Good, exhale, round the spine, go back, child's pose. Good, inhale, coming forwards, cow pose. Taking this a little deeper, exhale, hips go back. Good, now as you inhale, shift the shoulders forwards over the wrists so you can take a little extra length into the arms and really pull the heart forwards. Hips are going to dip, and then exhale, press it back. Good, inhale, come forwards, See if you can bring the belly forward through the thighs. Really start to lower the hips, the heart lifts. So we're in a modified upward dog. Exhale, send it back. Good. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, come forwards, find cow. Now changing it yet again. As you exhale, this is going to be a longer, fuller version of the sun salutation. As you exhale, send hips to heels. Now as you inhale, start to slide your palms back to your knees. We're going to start to lift your hips over your knees, lift your shoulders over your hips, come to kneeling, circle your arms overhead. Good, now as you exhale, you're going to bow forwards till you can plant your palms to the mat. Inhale, come forwards, find cow or that deeper version of an up dog. And then as you exhale, we're going to find a downward dog. Tucking your toes here, starting slow. Start to lift your knees and send your hips up and back. Down dog can be eliminated at any point. Trade it out for a tabletop, just basic hands and knees. Take a full breath in, full breath out. Good, we're going to inhale, lower the knees. Find a cow pose, chest forwards, belly down. Exhale towards child's pose, sending hips to heels. They don't have to go all the way there. Inhale, slide the hands to the knees, lift hips, circle arms, come up to kneeling, reach up into your back bend. Exhale, as you bow forwards, palms to the mat, hips towards heels. Good, now inhale, come forwards, either finding cow or your modified up dog. Exhale, sending hips back, tuck your toes, lift your hips. Good, drop the knees. Inhale, cow pose, heart lifts. Exhale, child's pose, hips towards heels. Into kneeling, sliding hands back to the knees. Inhale, circle your arms overhead, reach high. Exhale, you bow forwards as if you were going into child's pose, but it's kind of a half child's pose because we're still staying forwards. Inhale, either cow or come more forwards, your modified up dog. Good, exhale again, downward dog. Tucking your toes, hips go up and back. We're going to do one more. Starting with cow, lower your knees. Inhale, heart lifts. Into child's, exhale, hips back. Sliding hands back to the knees. Inhale, one solid breath in lifts you. Reach high, bow forwards, exhale. Again, hips don't have to come to heels. We're staying a little more forwards. Inhale, either your cow or modified up dog. Exhale, one more down dog. Tucking toes, sending hips up and back. We're going to take a couple breaths here. Move, pedal out your feet. Maybe shake out your head. You might sway the hips side to side. Any little movement here that feels good. And again, if down dog is not feeling right for you today for any reason, maybe you stay in tabletop. Maybe you just take a few breaths in a child's pose. Taking one more deep breath in and long breath out. Look forwards to the top of your mat. Lift your heels and soften your knees. Start to take little steps forwards towards your hands. Once your feet reach the backs of your hands, you're going to find a halfway lift, bringing your hands up to your knees or your shins. Flatten your back, draw your shoulders down, lengthen the neck forwards. Take an extra inhale here. As you exhale, this first forward fold, just walk your hands down your legs. So we'll keep the hands on the body itself to take some of the weight off the low back. Take a full breath in, full breath out. Now keeping the hands on the body, start to walk your hands back up, bend the knees a lot, and slowly walk yourself all the way up to stand. Good, inhale, circle your arms overhead. Hands to your heart, exhale. Now playing with some standing variations of Sun Salutations. Again, all Chaturanga free. From your mountain pose, let the hands rest open beside your hips. Soften your shoulders down. Find a nice firm stance. Good. Inhale, circle your arms overhead. Connect your palms. Hands to your heart, exhale. Starting slow. Good. 2 more like that. Inhale, circle. Reaching high. Maybe you lift your gaze to your thumbs. Hands to the heart. Maybe you drop your gaze to your thumbs. Good. 1 more. Inhale. Little mini back bend at the top. And exhale as the thumbs come towards the heart. Chin to chest. Little mini forward fold. Half Sun Salutation from standing here. Again, release the hands to mountain pose. Inhale, circle your arms overhead. Now as you exhale, take a nice big bend in your knees. Reach your arms out and down. Fingertips might come to blocks. They might come to your yoga mat. Inhale from here, find your halfway lift. Again, hands to shins or thighs, flatten the back. Exhale, forward fold. Good. Root to rise, press through your feet. Inhale, circle your arms, bend your knees as you lift to stand, using the legs, the glutes, the hips, the feet. Hands to the heart, exhale and close. Good. 2 more like that. Inhale, circle. Exhale, reach out so that you're lengthening as you fold. Fingertips again to blocks, mat, shins. Inhale, halfway lift. Refold, exhale. Circle, inhale, come back up to stand. Hands to the heart, exhale. Good, 1 more. Inhale, circle. Exhale, go out and down, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale, reset. Refold, exhale, belly to thighs. Pressing through the feet once more. Inhale, come to stand. Reach up, stretch up. Hands to the heart, exhale, and we pause. Take a moment here, fold your right hand over your heart, left palm on top. Chin towards chest, maybe close your eyes or just soften your gaze. Come back to your breath. Notice if the pace has quickened, if the inhale or exhale have become clipped or shortened. Again, focus, lengthening out your breath. Finding an even inhale and exhale. And using your breath to help slow down your heart rate. With the movements, it begins to go faster. But see now if you can use your breath to slow it down. Couple more breaths here. Taking a full breath in and a long breath out. If your eyes were closed, allow your gaze to softly open once more. Release your hands back down beside your hips. Modified Sun Salutation A, little more active here. Inhale, circle your arms, reach high. Maybe gaze goes towards the thumbs. Exhale, forward fold. You could pass the hands through the heart. You could reach forwards or circle the arms out and down. Half lifted, inhale. As you exhale, we're going to bend the knees until you can bring your hands to your mat. Walk your feet back, and you're either going to come to a downward dog, or downward dog does not work, a tabletop position. Good. Take a full breath in, full breath out. As you inhale, shift forwards. You're going to come just for a breath to a plank pose, and then lower your knees to a knee plank. Good. Now from here, bend your elbows back towards your rib cage. Lower your chest between your thumbs. Untuck your toes. Slide your palms back an inch. Hug your elbows in, shoulders back. Inhale, baby cobra, heart lifts. Good. As you exhale, lower the chest. You'll retuck your toes. Press your knees into the mat. Slide the fingers forwards an inch or two. Use your next exhale, lifting to a knee plank or a tabletop position. You'll inhale there. Exhale, downward dog or tabletop, hands and knees. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Inhale, lift your heels, soften your knees. Little steps forwards to the top of your mat. Half lift and lengthen, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Good, circle, inhale, come up to stand. Glutes, feet, legs, belly, reach, hands to the heart, exhale. We're going to do 2 more like that. Inhale, circle your arms, reach high. Forward fold, your arm variation, bend the knees, belly over thighs, protect your back. Half lift it, inhale, reset, flatten. Good, as you exhale, bend the knees, fingertips, then palms to the mat. Walk your feet back, come to downward dog or tabletop, hands and knees. Good, inhale, shift forwards. We're going to come to a knee plank, dropping the knees. Exhale, chest between thumbs, lower the heart, the belly, the legs to the mat. Untuck the toes. Inhale again, baby cobra, just the collarbones, maybe first couple ribs lift. As you exhale, lower the chest, tuck the toes, press the floor away. Inhale into tabletop or knee plank. And then you'll take downward dog or tabletop on your exhale. 1 full breath in, 1 long breath out. Good. Inhale, lift your heels, look forwards. Once more, walk the feet forwards to the hands. Find your half lift, reset. Inhale, fold it, exhale. Circle, inhale, come up, reach up, use those glutes, get the blood away from your head. Hands to the heart, exhale. 1 more like that, then we're going to change things up a little. Inhale, circle your arms. Forward fold, hinge from your hips, belly to spine. Half lift it, inhale. Down dog, exhale, palms to the floor, feet walk back. Good, from down dog or tabletop, shift your weight forwards, knees to the mat, you're in knee plank. Exhale, lower the heart between the thumbs, untuck your toes. Inhale, cobra pose, just the heart lifts. As you exhale, release the chest, tuck the toes, bend the knees, lift back up to table or knee plank on the exhale. Inhale there. Down dog, exhale, or remain in tabletop. Good, full breath in, full breath out. Look forwards, inhale. Exhale, walk your feet to your hands. Half lift, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Circle it, inhale, come up. Give yourself a stretch at the top. Hands to the heart, exhale and pause. That is your modified version of the Sun Salutation A, Chaturanga free. Now we're going to work on a Sun Salutation B without a downward dog. So now completely staying off your hands. Working some lunging and some legs in. So taking your feet, if they're not already, hips width distance apart and parallel. Try to find equal weight towards the center of your heel and across the small and big toe mount. From here, shift your weight back into your heels and start to bend your knees as if you were sitting into a chair that someone is sliding out from underneath you. Try to send the weight as far back into the heels as you can, eventually sending the knees a little further back towards the heels themselves. Spine should be nice and long. Try to resist the urge to really lift the tailbone and overarch the low back. Pull your low rib cage in so the spine stays long. Maybe that means you're hinging a little more forwards. Inhale, take your arms up here. Good, now we're going to come to a forward fold. As you exhale, your belly is that much closer to your thighs, fingers to your mat. This is where you might want your blocks. Maybe you have your blocks framing your feet. We're going to find your half lift as you inhale, heart forwards. Good, as you exhale, we're going to find a lunge on your right side, stepping your left foot to the back of your mat. Good, from here, just come up onto fingertips. Lift your heart pulling forwards. Good, as you exhale, we're going to step your left foot back to the top of the mat. Bend your knees, find your chair, sit low, arms forwards. Good, come up to stand, exhale, press through the feet, arms down. That's one side, one round through. Bend your knees. Sit low, inhale, lift your arms. Exhale, forward fold, hinge from the hips, belly to thighs. Half lift it, inhale, chest reaches forwards. Now as you exhale, your right foot's going to step back into a lunge. Lift the chest, inhale, heart pulls forwards. Good, exhale, step the right foot back forwards. Bend the knees, inhale. Chest lifts. Exhale, come to stand. We're just going to do one more each side. Finding chair. Inhale, sit low, arms forwards. Exhale, forward fold, head down, hips up. Half lift, inhale, lengthen the chest forwards. Exhale, bend your knees. Left foot, steps to the back of your mat. You have a lunge on your right leg. Right knee over right ankle, come up onto fingertips, lift the heart so it's a little back bend. And then as you exhale, you'll step the left foot back forwards. Chair pose, sit low, arms up, inhale. To stand, exhale, arms down. Good, one more time. Sit low, inhale, chair. Forward fold, exhale, belly down. Half lift, lengthen, inhale. Step right foot back, find your lunge, exhale. Heart lifts, inhale from your lunge. Good, last time, step the right foot forwards. Inhale, last chair. Arms lift, hips go down. Press through the feet. Exhale, you come back up to stand. Good job. That is your modified Sun Salutation B. Now we're going to work with a Sun Salutation C. So maybe a little easier movement, but a bit more movement, adding that downward dog back in as well. Blocks or no blocks, your choice. This is your last version, and then we'll bring it back down to the floor. From your mat, your mountain pose, palms forwards, relax your shoulders down. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Good, inhale, circle your arms. Exhale, forward fold, your arm variation, belly to thighs, hinge from the hips. Inhale, halfway lift. Good, exhale, bend your knees, fingers to the mat. You're going to step your left foot back first, finding a lunge on your right leg. Good, now from here, set your left knee down. Your choice, hands to the blocks, Hands to your thigh, pressing the thigh down away, or arms overhead, low lunge, Anjaneyasana. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, we'll fold, returning hands to the mat, setting the blocks to the side. Now slide your right leg back to meet your left. Come to table. From your table, find cow pose. Inhale, chest forwards. Good. Exhale to cat pose. Do one more. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, round cat pose. Good. Inhale, find neutral spine. Again, you can remain in tabletop. Do this next progression from table. Or if you want something stronger, from down dog. Tucking toes, sending hips up and back. Good. From tabletop or down dog, lift your left leg up behind you. Use your exhale to bring your left foot into a lunge at the top of your mat. If it doesn't quite make it there, use your left hand behind your left shin to give it a little hop forwards. Now lower right knee down. Again, hands on blocks, chest lifts. Hands to the thigh, chest lifts a little more. Or arms circle head, Anjaneyasana. Inhale here. Good. Again, exhale, fold. This time you'll lift your right knee and use your next exhale to step your right foot to the top of your mat. Half lifted, inhale. Good. Forward fold, exhale. Root to rise, inhale, circle arms, come up. Hands to the heart, exhale. Good, again, inhale, circle. Exhale, fold. Half lift and lengthen, inhale. This time as you exhale, fingers to the mat or blocks, your right foot is stepping back first. Lunging on the left. Good. Set the right knee down. Again, hands to blocks. Thigh. Heart lifts. Inhale. Arms overhead. Good. As you exhale, hands come down. Now the left knee is going to slide back to meet the right. Heart pulling forwards. Inhale. Exhale, cat pose. Good, one more time. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Stay in table or press back, downward dog. From table or down dog, inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, right foot between the hands to the top of the mat. Good, once your right foot is forwards in your lunge, lower your left knee. Onto fingertips, hands to thighs, or sweeping arms overhead. Inhale. Exhale, fingertips once again, frame your right foot. Good, lift your back knee. Inhale. Step left foot forwards. Exhale. Half lift. Inhale. Forward fold. Exhale. Root to rise. Inhale, circle, reach high. Close it, hands to heart, exhale. We're going to do one more on each side. Inhale, circle. Exhale, fold. Half lift it, inhale. Good, exhale, bending knees. Left foot steps to the back of the mat. Lower your left knee, your arm variation, Anjaneyasana, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Sliding right knee back to meet left, cow pose, inhale. One cat this time, exhale. Good, stay in table or pressed it down dog. As you inhale, now left leg lifts. Exhale, left foot forwards to your lunge, top of the mat. Set your right knee down. Again, your on variation. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, fold, fingertips return. Lifting your back knee, inhale. Right foot to the top of your mat, exhale. Half lift, lengthen, reset, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Inhale, come up. Circling, reaching. Exhaling, hands to the heart. One more time through, last side. Inhale, circle your arms. Forward fold, exhale, bending knees, belly over thighs. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, bend the knees, fingertip blocks or your mat. Stepping the left foot to the back of the mat. Set your left knee down, onto fingertips, inhale, or arms overhead. Good, as you exhale, palms to the mat, sliding the front knee back into tabletop. Inhale, heart forwards. Exhale, one cat pose. Good, stay in tabletop or pressed it down dog. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, right foot to the top of the mat. Lowering left knee. Inhale, heart forwards, palms to thighs, arms overhead. Exhale, last time you fold forwards. Inhale, lifting your back knee. Exhale, step it forwards, top of your mat. Half lift, inhale. Last forward fold, well, second to last, exhale. Good, inhale, circle, come up, reach up, stretch up. Exhaling, hands to heart center. Once again, a moment or two here to pause. Thumbs to heart, gaze to fingertips. Maybe softly close your eyes. Find your breath. Lengthen your inhale and exhale. Full breath in, full breath out. One more half sun salutation to return to the mat. Inhale, circle your arms, reach up. Exhale as you forward fold. One more time, bending knees, belly over thighs. Half lift, inhale. This time as you exhale, take a big bend in the knees. You'll step one foot back until you can set that knee down. Slide the other knee back to meet it. And then press to hips to heels. Come to one last child's pose at the back of your mat. Your version of child's pose that feels best to you. You might have the knees together, or you might find a wide knee child's pose, taking the knees apart. Resting your forehead on your mat, a pillow, maybe a block. Arms extending forwards out and in front of you. Walk your hands a few inches over to your right. Enough that you feel some extra length down the left side of the body, but not so much that you can't let your head fall between your arms. Take a deep breath in, breathing into the left side of the rib cage, hip and shoulders. Long breath out, releasing the left sit bones towards the left heel. Inhale, walk your hands back through center. As you exhale, taking your hands now to your left. Feeling extra length down the right side. As you inhale, breathe through the rib cage, shoulder and right hip. Exhale, soften right hip to right heel. Good, inhale, hands to center. Now as you exhale, begin to walk your hands back towards your knees, lifting the chest until you can come to seated. Just shifting the knees to one side, lower your hips to the other, and bring your legs around and forwards out in front of you. Shimmy yourself down until your hips are towards the center of your mat. If you were to extend your legs forwards, heels towards the front edge of your mat. If you have any low back issues today, please bend your knees, roll to one side, come to the floor that way. If you want something a little stronger, more active for the core, bend your knees or straighten your legs forwards. Knees bent a little easier, legs extended forwards, a little harder. Reach your arms forwards, inhale. Now as you exhale, one vertebra at a time, begin to roll yourself onto the floor. As your head touches the mat, extend your legs forwards, reach your arms over your head. Good. As you exhale, knees to the chest. Ending the way we started, giving your knees a hug, maybe a little rock side to side. Draw some circles with your knees. Good. Inhale, extending legs forwards, arms overhead. Now as you exhale, right knee gets a hug into your chest. Pause here, full breath in. Hug your knee a little deeper, exhale. Extend your right leg forwards, arms up, inhale. Left knee gets the hug, exhale. Hold, pause for your inhale. Hug deeper, exhale. Good, one more time. Inhale, arms overhead, legs long, lift and arch the back. Exhale, big final hug, knees to the chest. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Lowering your feet slowly to the mat. Shavasana or final relaxation. Feel free to grab a pillow to place under your knees, maybe blocks. As always, feel free to keep your knees bent, neutral or maybe a teepee position. Or if comfortable, more traditional Shavasana, extending your legs forwards, hands falling heavy beside you. Take a few breaths to make any adjustments to your body that feel needed. And then slowly start to find stillness on your mat. Allowing your feet to fall wide and heavy, your toes to spread. Allowing your arms to fall wide so the palms can fall open. Fingers gently curl in. Begin to soften and lengthen each inhale and exhale. These first few moments, focusing on your body, focusing on your breath. And as your body begins to find stillness, notice where your mind tries to go. Once there's no more movement to hold the attention. Just for now, pay attention to the words, the images, the thoughts, phrases that flash through your mind once the body is still and the breath is slow. As you start to bring awareness to these images, words, thoughts, begin to imagine yourself collecting these things. And from these stories, words, images, and thoughts, begin to imagine yourself placing them all in a ball. And then from this ball, begin to select the words that make you feel happy. The images that make you feel peaceful. The words that make you feel strong. From these images, stories, and words, imagine yourself creating another ball. Picture it like a ball of white light. And then imagine this ball coming to rest at the front of your mind, between your eyes. Let it stay here. And then come back to that first ball. And now, select the words that make you feel sad. The images that make you feel scared. The stories that make you feel angry. And the thoughts that make you feel less than who you really are. And now from these new things, create one more ball. Imagine it like a ball of dust or sand. Place this ball in the palm of your hand, and with your next exhale, blow it away. And now come back to that first ball. And then the ball of white light between your eyes. Focus on this white light and begin to imagine it growing and expanding. See this white light get so big that eventually it pushes out any last bit of that very first ball. Watch this white light grow until the only things left in your mind are stories of love, images of peace, words of strength, thoughts of happiness. Start to bring gentle movements slowly back into your fingers, toes, hands and feet, wrists and ankles. Inhale, stretch long once more as if you've just woken in the morning. Exhale as you bend your knees inwards towards your chest, taking a breath to pause. And then nice and slowly rolling over to one side. Whichever side feels more comfortable today. See if your head can be the last thing to lift. And begin to slowly make your way up to seated. Finding a comfortable seat here, we'll take a couple final breaths together. Let your palms rest upwards on your knees. Soften your shoulders away from your ears. With your next inhale, once more, circle your arms upwards. Connecting palms, exhale, trace your midline, hands to heart. Again, inhale, circle arms up. Once more, connecting palms, this time pause with your thumbs at the center of your forehead. May your mind always know peace. Bring your thumbs to your lips. May your words always speak peace. Thumbs to the center of your heart.
May your heart always feel peace. Thank you for joining me today and sharing your practice with me. Namaste.